They are so, they're so controlling. Well, I used to smoke, and I'm glad I don't smoke anymore, but what always made me, what really was the final straw is when I went to the 7-Eleven, I forgot my ID, and the clerk real obnoxiously points to the sign, and he points to the sign, and which says, you know, that he can't sell me cigarettes. He's like, well, hey, I don't make the laws, and I'm like, hey, you don't make minimum wage. Bash the working class, yes, I'm part of it. But see, I don't understand how they just can't look in my face and know I'm way over 21. They make me so mad I want to pull my blouse up and say, count how many inches my breasts hang from my chin, okay? That's how old I am. I play hack-a-sack with these things. But now back to my point. I was talking about Boston being Hispanic, the racism thing. Finally, the memory came back. Thank you, Ginkgo Biloba, for kicking in. One little sliver left. Now, where was I? No, I'm teasing. No, but you know what? I'm a Valley girl, and I'm well-read, okay? But being a Valley girl in New Mexico is totally different than being a Valley girl like in England or Scotland. In Scotland, the Valley girl has golden curly hair, wearing a gingham dress, carrying like daisies running through a beautiful field of green. No, I'm an Albuquerque Valley girl. I have a brother that'll shank you. That's my legacy. And that depresses me that I come back to these stereotypes, right? But actually, I don't have a brother that'll shank you. No, I will, okay? I'll shank you. And I live in the Southeast Heights. I have a little fourplex up there, and I love the Mexicans because they pay cash on their rent. Americans want to pay you off in food stamps. Can you believe that? And I didn't learn Spanish growing up. I know one sentence as a landlady in Spanish. ¿Dónde está la renta este mes? Which means, where's the rent this month? But I live in the Southeast Heights, and I've never lived in that area, and it is treacherous. I always have to go to the corner and tell the hooker to get off my corner because that's my property. Get off my corner. I sound like, hey, this is my turf. And you know, I've called 911 so many times living in the Southeast Heights that I've dated the entire SWAT team. But I'm a North Valley girl. To get to my house in the North Valley, there was always a ditch or cottonwood tree to give directions, right? Make a ride off Rio Grande, go down Griegos, past the sheep, past the ditch, past the old cottonwood tree, and turn on to San Martin Place. But living in the Southeast Heights is totally different to give directions. First of all, I tell people, when you get to the intersection of Zuni and San Mateo, follow the Mexican carnival music. You're going south on San Mateo, make a left at Catherine and past the Dairy Queen, right? And once you pass the Dairy Queen about half a block, you're going to see a methadone addict. You know? You go farther up, there's two hookers, one in a brown skirt, one in a pink skirt. Make a right at the one in the pink skirt. Head down toward the burning dumpster, okay? There's always a burning dumpster in my neighborhood, a burning dumpster or a sofa. I live right there. Now, you know why the burning dumpster is all, you know, it's like they could take the dumpster instead of the Olympic torch. From city to city, that flame will never go out, you know? But that dumpster's always on fire because of me. I think we got the hottest firemen in New Mexico here in Albuquerque, and so I keep throwing kerosene in there so I could call them. And it's really funny with the, like we get the SWAT team a lot in my neighborhood. And always at my intersection, they decide to take off their helmets and their guns and their, you know, bulletproof vests. And I'm there, thanks for protecting my neighborhood. In my little kimono, I'm like, woo, you know. And the SWAT team guys, I thought they'd be like real tall, 6'2", like fighter pilots from the 50s, you know? No, they're tiny little guys. And you know why the SWAT team guys are so tiny? Because in order to get the felon, they got to shimmy down chimneys. They got to crawl through air conditioner vents and squeeze through doggy doors to get the felon. Like I met one the other day. I'm like, hi, what's your name? He goes, Tom Thumb. Sort of clean. Oh, my time's almost up. Gave myself time. Well, okay, and then the firemen are really, really, really hot. And I'm thinking, who has the contract to hire the firemen for Albuquerque, right? I'm thinking, who? Chippendales? Uh-oh. Okay, don't start fighting. Okay. Just calm down. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to this, people. We'll let them handle that before I go. We got cute security guards, too, here, okay? But the firemen are so cute. I'm like, who? The firemen are so cute. I'm thinking, well, who hires the firemen for the city? I'm thinking Chippendales. They are so cute. I'm out there standing at the corner, you know, by the stop sign, giving them a lap dance with my leg on the fence. I'm going around like the stop sign pole. Woo! And I'm like, forget those forest fires, guys. I got a 5-alarm fire right here in my pantalones. I'm out of here. Bye.